Hi boys and girls, welcome to the next video for Fundations. We're going to learn a new word of the day today called pins. Well, the name of the word is pins. So let's sound it out together. We'll do our base word first and then add the suffix. So in, pin, add your S, pins. Good job. Okay, so we are going to actually go right into our student notebook today. So if you could get out your octopus book. I know it's going to be probably backwards for you when I show it to you in the camera. And you are going to go to page 51. Should be open. If it's not for a reason, just go to the next letter P that you have in there. Should be under vocabulary, page 51, and we are going to add the word pins, okay? So if you need to pause the video for a minute to get your book ready, go ahead and then you can click play. All right, so the first, we're just going to write the word pins, P-I-N-S, and we are going to scoop our base word, and we're also going to circle our suffix, okay? Then we're going to write a sentence using the word pins. Okay, I'm going to scroll down here. I'm trying not to move too fast. And then we are going to write the sentence. The teacher pins the paper on the board. Okay, like if you have a cork board or something where you can push, use like a push pin. Okay, so we're going to say the teacher, make sure you have a capital T at the beginning, the teacher pins the paper on the board. I'm going to make my words a little bit bigger here. And I know my words, let me see if I can tilt my sentence a little bit. There we go, that looks a little bit better. My picture of my paper isn't perfectly straight, so it looks a little goofy. Okay, so the teacher pins the paper on the board. And let's go through and mark up our sentence. So we're going to circle the, that's a trick word. Let's go ahead and underline the digraph CH in teacher. Let's scoop our base word pin and circle our suffix S for pins. Let's circle our trick word the again. Then we have the word paper, on, the is in the trick word again, and then last word is board, like the blackboard or a cork board, okay? The teacher pins the paper on the board. Great job. If you need to pause and finish your sentence, that is totally fine. I'm going to move on. We are going to go now to our wind book. Okay, you're going to go to your composition book. Just go to the next blank page. Remember, they're all the same as you go through the book, so just go to the very next blank page. We're going to do 3 sounds, 2 review words, 2 current words, 2 trick words, and 1 sentence, okay, just like we always do. So for number 1, I would like you to write down what letters say qu. What letters say qu? So you should have written down Q-U. Q-U says qu, like in queen. Number 2, what 2 letters make the Z sound? Or I should say, what 2 letters can make the Z sound? Okay, we know that Z makes the Z sound, and we've been learning the past 3 weeks that S can also say Z. Okay, number 3, what letters or what digraph make the sound? Okay, remember, this is the sound that lets you stick out your tongue at your teacher. What letters make the sound? If you put TH, you are correct. Great job. Okay, now we are going to do 2 review words. So I would like you to please build the word. We're going to come down here to number 1 where it says review words. I would like you to please build the word ham. Please build the word ham. Am. ham. So we know that H says H, and then our glued sound, AM, makes the am. So H, am. And let's go ahead and mark that. Let's box our glued sound, AM. Good job. Okay, let's go over here to number 2. I'm going to scroll down a little bit to get that watermark out of the way. Number 2, please build the word, let's do the word ran. Ran, like I ran so fast. Ran. So, ran. So we have R says, let me move that up a little bit. And then AN says an. That's another glued sound. Remember when we used AN, fan, an, and AM, ham, am. We can't forget what we've learned in the other weeks too. So AN, we're going to box it. It's a glued sound. Great job. Okay, now we're going to do 2 current words with suffixes. This is our last week of suffixes, and we get to move on to Unit 7 for Fundations. So we are going to do, let's build the word rubs, like she rubs lotion on her hands. Rubs. So base word is rub, rub, and then add your S for rubs. So we should have R says is a U, B is a B, rub, and then add your S for rubs. Let's go ahead and mark that up. So scoop your base word and circle your suffix. Great job, boys and girls. Okay, number 2, please build the word sits, like she sits down in her chair. So base word is sit, it, sit. Add your suffix S. Okay? So, S is S, I is I, T, it. And now add your suffix S for sits. Okay? And this would be an action word like sits. I can show you how I sit. She sits. There we go. Scoop your base word, circle your suffix. Okay, 2 trick words. We have 3 trick words this week that we already learned. We have where, there, and here. So let's do the trick word where, W-H-E-R-E, and let's do the trick word there, T-H-E-R-E. Remember, our trick words this week all end in E-R-E. Go ahead and write those in. Give you a minute to get that, and then let's go ahead down to our sentence. So our sentence this week is going to be Dan shops at the mall, or Dan shops here at the mall. So let's count our words. Dan shops here at the mall. We have 6 words, boys and girls. So let's start with Dan, capital D. So that's a glued sound, A-N, Dan. Next word is shops. Shop is the base word. Oops, forgot a space. S-H, shop. Add your S, shops. Dan shops here. That's a new trick word. Dan shops here. Next word is at the mall. Mall. Okay. All right, let's mark up our sentence and then we will be done for the day. Okay, so we have Dan. I'm going to box my A-N, glue that sound. I'm going to underline my S-H, digraph. I'm going to scoop my base word shop, and I am going to circle my suffix S. Great job. I'm going to circle my new trick word here. I'm going to circle my old trick word the, and I'm also going to box my glued sound A-L-L, and I'm going to, if it'll let me move myself out of the way. I'm going to star my bonus letter. All right, let's read this together. Dan shops here at the mall. Great job, boys and girls. All right, so there is a small assignment for you on Seesaw for Fundations today. I know I normally don't give you assignments for Fundations, but there was a part in our lesson for today that was very hands-on, and I didn't want you to miss that, but it's kind of difficult to do with you through a computer. So what you are going to do is I gave you 4 sentences, okay? And those 4 sentences are going to be scrambled. They're a little bit mixed up. So you might need some help, okay, from an adult. If you need Mrs. O'Hara's help, I am more than happy to help you. But the sentences are a little bit mixed up. So the first thing you need to do, I have already typed the sentences. All you need to do is either retype them, click into the text box and type. You can either retype it or you can just move them around, okay? Each one is in its own little category, so just focus on one sentence at a time. And then you are also going to add the correct punctuation at the end. So if it's a question, make sure you add a question mark. If it's a period, or if it's a statement, make sure you add a period. And then you're going to mark any words that you see in the sentences that have a suffix, okay? You don't have to do any glued sounds or trick words, only mark your suffix words. The directions are in your Seesaw assignment, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or your homeroom teacher. Have a wonderful day.